saw two men today, like homeless men. And one, I was talking to him, I'm saying, try and get off of sugar because that's really bad for your health. You just get the coffee. Get an artificial sugar. It might be a little better for you. He says, well, I'm young. I don't care. I said, it's like taking a fist and punching it on your heart. It's really bad for your heart. Anyway, 10 minutes later, so he says, all right, bro, I'll see you later, bro. Have a nice day, like that. 10 minutes later, his friend comes up to me and says, you got a light for my cigarette? And I said, I don't smoke. And he says, you got a light? No, I don't have any lighter. I quit smoking. I smoked for many years, and I got cancer, and I finally quit after I had cancer. I said, you should quit before you get cancer. This is what it looks like. And I showed him my scars from the radiation. And he says to me, I don't want to quit. I like smoking. Well, I didn't want to quit either. I didn't want to quit. But don't let the devil tell you you can't. God wants to deliver you from that, and you can quit. Don't let the devil tell you you can't quit. You've been smoking too long. That's a lie. And it's going to extend your life. You'll stop coughing every day. You stop wasting your money on it. What is it, $10 a pack? You waste so much money and destroy your health. It's just stupid. But yeah, I didn't want to quit. I love that people say that. I don't want to quit. Like, you ever hear a drug addict say that? They'll say, I don't want to quit. I like it. Well, you're going to overdose, and then you will be quitting when you overdose. You know what it's like to overdose? God showed me in a dream. God showed me in a dream what it's like to overdose. When you overdose, you'll be dreaming, and you're partying and smoking pot or doing cocaine in your dream. And then all of a sudden you'll see a white flash of light. And you won't know what that is. And then after that, you're going to see everybody you knew and everybody you partied with. And it's going to be great. You're going to think like you're in heaven all of a sudden. You're going to see all these people. And then you're going to realize that they're dead. Okay? And then once you realize they're dead, you're going to realize you're dead. You're going to weep and mourn. You're going to weep and mourn because they're lost and you're lost. That's what it's like to overdose. It's just a sad, terrible thing.